Hello. Got two journals to show you today for Samhain, and each one comes with this little document which I will go through after I've been through the journal. They're both very similar, so I'll show you this one to start with. It's got 3 signatures. It's about, I don't know, let's have a look at the size of it, I'm not sure. About 8 inches by 5 inches roughly, and it's got I think a 2-inch spine to it, and basically 2 covers. It's the back of it, and it's celebrating the Crone and Samhain, which we are coming up to on the 31st of October. So the image that's on the front of a crow is one of my own drawings that I did a couple of years ago. Lots of layering going on, lots of stuff about the ancestors, tuck spots, plenty of things to write on. In here, each one comes with this. Wax seals, one of a crone and one of a crow, and some little labels, as well as and inside this envelope some little crows for you to decorate if you want to yourself. I was going to put those in, but I kind of thought it's nice to leave it to, you know, the person that's buying it to do that. This has been hand embroidered by me. There's plenty of little tuck spots. This is one of my own images, which is that one there, and she is called the Crone. You can write on the back of those. Inside here is another pocket with more paper. It opens out, you can do what you want with that. And spots, and there's a page here with all the words. I'll just do it like that. You can see that represent Samhain, and that just tucks in there nicely, like that. There's another one down here. What's this? Oh, it says Samhain on it. I didn't realise I'd put that in there. And inside the main cover, you've got a note from the bookmaker, another seal with a crone on it, and just some paper that you can write on and decorate, like the inside as well. Right, this one is slightly different to the other one, but they're very both of them are similar. There are some slight differences. More tuck spot things, more paper to write on. I've kept to the colours of black and white. It's not normally my colour, actually. I tend to like sort of bright colours, but I thought because I'm celebrating this, coming up to this part of the Wheel of the Year, I'd have a go at doing the black and white colours. A little bit of bling, which I like. There's a little pocket there. I'll get it open. In there, so you can put something in there. This is this is eco-dyed paper. More tuck spots, a little bit of bling, more little tuck spots with a cauldron on it, and a little bit more bling. And this is, I don't know, some upcycled plastic or something that I had lying around that I thought would look very nice. That's one of my images that I've just turned black and white, and some paper turned into a little envelope, which I like to do for my journals, which sits in there nicely. A little bit more digitals, and this here is an image of mine that I painted of the crone. More, plenty of writing, plenty, oh no, it doesn't open, plenty of writing pages in here, you know, plenty of free stuff. A library card for you to write what you want on it. A bit of a Crone image from one of my own paintings. Crow collage there. Plenty of fabric. A bookmark that you should be able to write on the back with a white pen. That would look very nice, or gold on the back of that one. And more spiral goddesses, and another, the other side of that page that you can actually put something in there like that. Another tuck spot there. I love this paper. I don't know what it is. It's really nice for collaging, and it prints up quite nice as well. Tracing paper. My brain's not working. It never blooming works, my brain. Just more bits of paper that you can write on for journaling in. It fits in there nicely. And still more. I've got roses with it. Black and white roses, really. Just the colours just represent the time of year. And I've just got a thing about roses. Again, that sort of shadow. And there's another. This opens out, actually. It's got some paper in there for journaling on. Some more of that eco-dyed paper that opens up. Bit of collage, rebirth. Little envelope there for putting things in. Bit of fabric, and that I think just goes over there. I'll put that back so I don't lose the place. On here, just another little tuck spot with some music paper to decorate or use for collaging, or stick photographs on, or whatever it is you want to do. Piece of paper over it to write on it. More tuck spots. Paper. Here is a veil covering the crow, because it represents the veil at this time of year. A little tuck spot there. Another little thing in there to put stuff in. That's what you want. More paper. That's just paper to write on. Part of an image. I love that crow image there. Plenty of paper to write on. Another little tuck spot if you want to do that. Another little one there. It's a veil again with a skull on it. And I think that's come from there as well. So I'll put that back with wisdom. And at the back you find that there is a poem, a message from the Crone, which I wrote after having done a meditation. That's what came through. And a little prayer to the Crone, and some more paper, the back of which you are able to write on if you want. So that's the first journal. And with that journal, with both these journals, come this Get It Undone. I think I said this last time. Why is it when you're videoing something, you always end up being fingers and thumbs, you know. Anyway, this is like been done like a bit like a document. When you open it up, you'll find you can write on the back of those. And these come out, so if you want to take this paper out or add some more to it, you can. You can use these for collaging, you can write in them, you can cut them up, do what you like with them. Also in here, what I've done is I've written some information on Samhain and the Crone, a little bit about what it is. I haven't put too much, just enough to give you a little bit of a taster. And this paper here is eco-dyed, as you can see there. So that is the first journal, which I'll put aside. Just get this out of the way. And the second one, which is very similar. How do you say it? I don't know. Again, my drawing on the front. plenty of bits to write on inside. And it's got exactly the same in there as the other one, so I won't open that. More words and images and things to write, and very similar to the other one. And again, my own embroidered image there. It's got another one of those little booklets and another page with words on it. Inside here, this is where it's slightly different. I didn't want to put anything over that because I actually really love that image, so I left it. Note to the bookmaker again. The same things in there as what there is in the other journal. The words are different in different places in the books, but they're very similar. Plenty of spaces to write on. Another little tuck spot there. And we have, this isn't in the other one. I don't know what this plastic stuff is, but I found it lying around and I thought that looks really good because you can see through that. You can see images through it. So I've just literally put some eco-dyed paper. And it's the image that's on the front. And that image which was done by me. Hope you can see that. Bring it over, is that better? Yep. So plenty of paper to write on. Little book, library cards. All of these can be written on, used in some way within the journal or for something else, whatever you feel like doing. Lots of layering of fabric in these journals. Peeling away the layers is one of the things for me that the Crone is about, getting beneath the surface of ourselves. Another skull image and one of my paintings, print of one of my paintings. Bookmark, eco-dyed paper. I haven't put too much jewellery on this. I didn't want to put too much on it. When I make journals, they tend to call to me. And which is kind of like they develop a life of their own, to be honest with you. I'll put that there. And they sort of like, I kind of like start to feel what the book needs, if that makes sense. I'm sure some of you will understand. Some more of that lovely paper. It's really fantastic. It's very thin. Gorgeous for printing on. And this one is slightly different to the other one. You've got a tuck spot there. You've also got another one there and there. Tuck spot there. Plenty of paper to write on again and stick things in. If you collect stuff, a tuck spot there. And this is also a tuck spot. Plenty of hidden bits of paper, and this, I will print off another one of these and put it in the other journal as well, is an image of mine in black and white. It was originally painted in a dark blue and purple, but because it didn't go with this journal, I wanted to stick to the black and white theme, so I just printed it out in black and white. Another one of my little image of Crone. More writing space. Another one of these. Both of them have got these in. Eco-dyed fabric. The veil again with the Crone underneath, if you can see that. Yep. And some more paper envelopes. Plenty of paper, extra paper to write on. More writing. That's lovely, that image. I think that's from Sage. I can't remember who that's from now. I'll have to put the link below so you know. More tuck spots there. More writing page, eco-dyed stuff. With what happened there was I eco-dyed it and I had this fabric over the top of it because I wanted to dye it brown, and some of the pattern came off on it, which I thought was lovely. We'll try that again sometime. Another tuck spot. Now you can see that's a tuck spot. Another one there. That's another one of those envelopes that I like to do. It opens out and it's just plain paper. Another tuck spot there. And something there if you want to put it there. Another tuck spot there. And there at the back. And again at the back of this you've got your prayer to the Crone and message from the Crone. on there and some more paper to journal on. So that's the 2 journals, and this one is really the same as the other one, to be honest. Just opens up and it's just got all of the same things in it, with the information, lots of bits of paper as well to write on. Okay, and that's it. That, oh, it does come with fabric as well if you want to decorate it anymore. There's plenty of fabric in it, but it comes with some nice bits of fabric that you can use in this or another project you're doing yourself. So that are my 2 lovely journals. I hope you like. Thank you for watching.